Is that a bird? Oh, it's a kitty cat. Chat, last night I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck? That's massive.
Video games when. "44 months, can I get a welcome smile?" Have you seen the
I'll watch UFC Sherman that.
freestyle on YouTube?
Guys, I don't know what's happening. What is this? Guys, what is he doing?
36 months. Welcome me to the jungle of the juice.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this? It's a facial.
Smile.
Dude, when you're having a convo with somebody, dude, and they start vaping, and then you're listening to what they're saying. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit, dude. What's all that? Is that ginger beer? Sprite. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why is he doing that? Dude, I did that once. I think I broke something in my ear. Like a bone or some shit. Or like a cartilage. It's for...
Brug got me ulted lol.
I think that your best feature is, I mean, you're a big back, you're good run back. Basically, you know, you're a big back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Estoy cansado, jefe.
Oh my god. Uno, dos. No! No way! Holy dude! What a Chad! Dude, with the spinner! That's pretty badass, chat.
Hey, X. Chat, I made it to college AM.
Wait a second. Honey, hold on. Get up. I just came up with the greatest idea.
Oh, bro.
What's up, bro?
Today's my birthday.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, I said today's my birthday. You didn't hear me.
Happy Cash Day. Happy G Day, bro.
Happy G Day.
Yeah, more life, more life.
You can't say happy birthday.
Say what?
You can't say.
It's kind of like me a little bit.
To who?
2 words.
To who? You?
To me.
Yeah, I got you. Happy B-Day, bro. Happy Born Day. I just said it.
Oh.
Happy G-Day, bro. More life, more life.
Bro, what, bro?
What do you want me to say?
Yeah, I did too. I don't know why though.
Do I have your legal permission to do this?
Yes.
It's good enough for me. How about you guys? You guys heard it.
Yo, he can't get consent. He's 10.
Do I have your legal permission to do this?
Yes.
It's good enough for me. How about you guys?
Holds up in court.
You guys heard it.
Yo, he can't get consent. He's 10.
Oh my god, dude.
There it is, buddy. Get the treat. It's right there.
No. He knows it's bait, is it?
Come on, dude. Just get the treat. It's just right here. Go get it. Derek.
Bum, 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 bum.
Go get it.
Sorry, in my head. Chat, and I was like,
oh, poor baby.
Chat, you know what? Chat, you know what happened? When I did this, okay? When I did this, you know what teachers would do? Chat, you know what? Chat, you know what happened? When I did this, okay? When I did this, you know what teachers would do? They would close the door, they would notice me, and they'd let me outside, right? And they said, next time that I pause, and we pause, I'll come pick you outside. And sometimes I would wait the entire class next to the fucking door, the whole thing. Just out of spite, maybe they're having a bad day, they would just let me outside the entire class. An hour and a half outside, 3 hours. Oh, what is that? It's so small. Wait, what?
Johnson and Johnson shots, he work with Troll. I call him pigs in a blanket, cause he got dropped. I used to look out for the boys, but now they mad. I'm back to pop these people.
Wait, what? That's insane.
I feel like Dwayne the Rock. Johnson and Johnson shots, he work with Troll. I call him pigs in a blanket.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Alright. Oh, what is that?
Be fucking for real right now, bro. Yeah, I know.
Alright, I've seen enough. Holy fuck, man. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Jesus, man. Why is he always barking and shit? Oh, that's sick. Damn. I mean, fake it. That's not fake it. Are you done? How's that fake? Is this it? How's that fake?
It's been under what? Hey.
Is that what happens when we put torches in the chest? I have no idea. What is he doing? So what is he doing? Cool.
Yo, how I work this shit?
True. Yeah, true.
Pooch is getting a front row seat.
What? Wait, what? No, I don't think it balanced out. I could be
Try hard 7.
I could be wrong about that, but if it goes sideways really hard into the side, it loses all the momentum and all the power by doing like that, I think.
I drove the most dangerous car you can own in Detroit. Police target these cars because a lot of them in the city are stolen. Jack boys target these cars as well because you can make a lot of money stripping them for parts. Even though
they done stripped this bitch clean. What the fuckity fuck? Nigga, there ain't no more car, nigga. It's goddamn gone. They done took the motor, the motherfucking rotors,
they took the wires.
Everything out this motherfucker. Who car is this, my nigga? I got me a brand new Charger, my nigga. This bitch is...
Jesus. Interesting. True. Jesus. Actually true.
Save the life of an unknown child or win a McLaren.
Chill. Bro. Guys, where do they conduct these surveys that 55 chose 1? Hell no.
Having the police check out your entire internet history or never
1.
using the internet again.
I'm different on my history.
Go to heaven, but all the angels hate you. Or go to hell, but all the demons adore you.
I don't know. Random.
Finding out you're adopted, or finding out your dad has a second family.
2.
Having the ability to talk to dead people, or having the ability to talk to animals.
2. Guys, this is kind of dumb check, because you can really never get closure if you think about it, right? Because we could talk to dead people if they're not around, and they'll never be, you know? It's like, that one way you gotta move on, you know? Says me.
Helping a homeless person, or helping a stray animal.
1.
Always being cold, or always being hot.
2. Alright. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. That's a cool toy. Go faster. Faster, dude. It's so dumb though that it gets off. Ooh. Choo-choo. Let's put it back on. Oh my god. Yo, this is X on the beat, yo. Okay.
This is trafficking, everybody. I used to be on these cars.
This is Annie, a former prostitute on the Vegas Strip who was forced by her pimp to sleep with thousands of men against her will.
The pimp's got every single dollar. I scratched his eyes out. I took a big giant lamp and I smashed it over his head and I ran out of the room totally butt naked. So he kidnapped me from a gas station one night and beat the living shit out of me.
Now she runs a non-profit trying to rescue girls just like her. But how does an underground human trafficking ring exist on one of the most popular tourist destinations on Earth? I met up with Annie to find out.
That is pretty
Now
tragic.
we're gonna go to where I used to work.
So Annie, we have the all-seeing eye of the Las Vegas security watching us at every step. How does a underground human trafficking ring exist with all that security?
Because you don't look like you're a victim of trafficking. You wear your little tennis shoes, you walk in, and you act like you're on vacation.
Do you have people that know your face and what you look like?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So do you get nervous when we go into the casinos?
No.
Okay.
This is a nightclub that used to be called the Jet Night. No, there used to be a ton of pimps that would hang out there.
And how many pimps are on the strip right now?
Oh, right now, probably, because it's day shift, probably only a couple hundred. Let's go to the bar that I used to hang out at.
Wait, actual pimps.
What would we call them back in your day?
Oh my gosh. So back in the day, we called them Marks, Johns, Tricks.
Meaning a potential customer?
Yes.
How long ago were you in the industry?
Oh my goodness. I quit the escort services in 1998. When I got in, I was a teenager.
Like 16, 17?
18, 19.
Ugh.
Yep. I was not of drinking age. I had fake ID. That used to be a full-fledged bar. You could sit there and you could play video poker and just wait for a man to come up to you to start talking to you, and then you would basically solicit him.
So how do you know someone's in the market to have sex?
Just by the look in their eye, the way they're carrying themselves.
Really?
Yes.
Let's
first.
explain the logistics of
So what,
hiring an
everybody?
escort. So I see these cars that drive by and they have a phone number.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
They're advertising that this girl is going to come.
And this is perfectly legal in Las Vegas, right?
It's legal to have a stripper in your room.
So to break down who's involved here, we have you, the
Yes.
escort, let's say in the past, and the pimp who is trafficking oftentimes?
Yes.
Or all time?
All the time.
Okay.
When my trafficker was my 100% trafficker, he took every single dime I made. It's complete slavery. You can't avoid it because you're brainwashed. They groom you. They make you believe that they're safe, that they're going to take care of you. They have your best interests at heart. They have this whole business plan. I mean, my whole thing was this. I wanted to have my own jewelry store. And so that was his little shtick. He used that against me to make me believe, oh, one day we're going to have our own jewelry store. I was like, oh, all the money I'm making is being invested into that jewelry
That was the
store.
carrot he dangled over your head?
Yeah, my ex-trafficker would bring these girls to our house, and they were like 13, 14. When I found out how old they were, I shipped them home without his knowledge. He would beat me up.
Your trafficker is still out and about?
There's two of them.
So are they still at large?
Yes. I honestly hope the best for both of them. One of them shot himself in the head. He's still alive. The second one. And people get so angry, you know, because I was working in the industry itself for 11 years, nonstop, probably 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts, depending on how busy it was. I never stopped. But they make you believe that you
Wait,
have control.
how?
Our nicknames to all the traffickers were this. We were hoes, hookers, bitches. When he was being nice to me, a white bunny, because I was a white girl. So white girls command a lot of money. Okay, look right here.
Yeah. You think that's something?
Yes.
Really?
Looks like she's working.
Really? It seems somewhat discreet.
Of course she is. Let's walk over here because
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the craps tables. And in fact, you know what?
Oh,
It looks
crap tables,
there's
I love
a girl
those.
there right now working. It's quiet, huh? Isn't it? I would sit here, but I would usually sit on the end so I could see the whole span of the casino over there, where that older guy is right there.
So that's when you might target?
Yeah, he would be a potential target for
Older
me.
white guys?
Absolutely. So when a man was potentially sitting around, hanging around, looking for someone like me,
Hey, another
"Hey, you
spot.
have my number? Call me later."
How often would they call back?
Always. This is the part that is the worst part about you go into a room and you see a man and he's dressed really nice and he's not bad looking and he seems like a nice person.
Yeah.
But he's calling the escort service. Dude, what are you doing?
Sure.
And then he shows you pictures of his family. Oh, here's my kids. Here. And I would be like, what are you doing? A man putting his hands on you for money, it just adds fuel to the fire. It literally makes it worse. So then your mind literally goes to this place of all men are cheaters.
Sure.
All men want sex. That's all they want. They don't want a relationship, which I know to be a total lie. I mean, listen, there's weirdos everywhere. If someone's calling for sex and they're paying for it, what else do they feel like they're entitled to?
Your life?
Rape,
Sure.
You know, some sort of asphyxiation. Maybe someone getting beat
hell.
up because it turns them on, because porn takes you to a new level. And that's what gets these men to call, is that they get addicted to porn. They start looking at pornography material. They start, you know, engaging. They start like fantasizing. Then they say, oh, I wonder what it would really be like to get someone in real life. Let's try it. And all of a sudden, you're getting a phone call. Go to this room, and the guy opens the door, and he's shaking. He's like, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, oh, it's the first time you ever called? They're like, yeah.
$1,000 shirt, man.
Oh, so tell me why you're calling. Well, I've been watching porn for years. I mean, they tell you their story. Or my wife doesn't give me sex, or I'm single, or I'm lonely, or I'm so virgin. I would have men that would call for their sons to de-virginize them. Isn't that crazy?
Would it be common for an escort to take an underage kid's virginity?
It's happened before.
With you?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay, so but people you know.
Yeah, but I do know that the fathers call for their sons to be de-virginized.
Sure.
Especially during a bachelor party. Oh my gosh, I did so many
Now reverse the roles. Okay.
bachelor parties where the man that's getting married has never had experience. So I have to teach him.
Experience.
The biggest demographic would be older, overweight, married men. I've seen a
Well, you guys say what in question mark, whatever. Reverse the roles, and the FBI is already on the scene, fucking investigating it. So I'm just saying.
a lot of stars, major male movie stars.
I'm just saying.
Leonardo DiCaprio level?
Yeah, game show hosts,
Jimmy Kimmel.
sports figures.
Steve Harvey.
You guys just keep watching me because I'm tempted to say these names. And also, I would get calls from big CEOs of companies.
Is that valuable blackmail that these women often use for anything?
You could.
Okay.
Now that we have cell phones, I never did that though. I was an honest escort. That hotel right there, see the blue one right there?
Yep.
I went up to the room, he opened up the door. He looked really sketch to me, so I was like,
Nervous.
he didn't look like a buyer. So I said, can I see your ID, sir? He comes whipping back out with a flipping gun, a .357 Magnum snub nose.
Okay.
Pulled it on me and ripped me.
What?
And then threw my clothes out the window. Yep. I fell in love with one of the guys. It was right at the end of my escort career. He was actually an actor, and he is a very famous actor, actually.
Interesting.
And he tripped me out because he told me he liked me too, and that he was willing to work with me to help me get out of the business. And I was getting coke for him. So I was calling my coke dealer, getting coke for him. I was with him for for 2 weeks. And he broke my heart because I thought, you know what? This guy seems like he really cares. He really is into me. He's very sweet. He's good looking. I mean, he's been in movies. I'll just give you a clue. With Demi Moore. He gave me his number, called him up. I was like, hey. Girlfriend answered the phone.
Oh.
I said, who's this? She goes, well, who are you? And I told her who it was.
Oh.
I said, this is Fallon. Your fiance, which you claim you have, was paying me for sex. I told her.
Jeez, okay.
I was crying. I was pretty upset.
That's sad.
And I was like, within a couple days, like legitly fell in love with this guy. And I told my second ex-pimp, I said, I'm gonna leave you. And the only way I got out of that relationship was because my brother came with a shotgun and said, you're packing. And my ex-pimp watched me pack my thing.
So your brother saved you.
And one of my girlfriends, she was a phone girl.
Guys,
Now, as you listen to Annie's story, you might be wondering, why did...
Guys, I only laugh because she's glancing over really fast. Like, it's like it's almost trivialized that, oh yeah, it's the ex-pimp, the double ex-pimp lord. Like, dude,
the industry
I'm not used to hearing that, you know? Like,
it's when an abuser recognizes that the person that they're dealing with has had a lot of trauma, and they bond because of that trauma. So a trafficker is very smart. They can see that there's been a disruption in their personal life as a child. They weren't treated correctly growing up, so they never really had a father figure, or they didn't have a mother figure, or they were from a broken home, or they've come from poverty. Look, the thing is with the traffickers is if someone's already abused this child, half of their job is done.
So
it's a setup.
These women are primed to be trafficked.
They're primed.
And can you explain what your first and second trafficker predated on? The qualities they saw in you that made you eligible for trafficking?
Just, I think insecurity, not thinking I was beautiful enough or loved enough, and naivety. I trusted everybody. I didn't believe anyone was trying to get me. It's like I really felt like I was smart, that I had my life together, that I knew what I was doing with my money, that I...
And so here's a big question that I don't understand. Were you making the money that you brought home for a time, and then out of nowhere, did your pimp start taking it all from you? How long were you making your own money?
Oh, at least a half a year.
And then he said, hey, I'm gonna take 80% of that?
He just took it all the first night.
With physical violence, persuasion?
Here in Las Vegas, yes. I was beaten almost to death that night. It was horrible. It was probably one of the worst experiences of my life to realize the man that I trusted, the man that I put all my cards on the table for, the man that I believed in, the man that I loved deeply, would have died for, was now hitting me, beating me, telling me I was just his hoe and that he's my pimp now and this is the way it's gonna be.
And was it almost like a switch flip that day that you never saw out of him?
Yes, and I don't want to start crying about it
Yeah.
because I think of that young girl.
That hair gonna goes hard.
How naive
This
I was,
chat's
and
fucking
how
dumb as
innocent
bricks.
I was inside my heart. I
I
did not
would promote you guys,
want
to be honest.
any man to treat me like that, but I fell for it. And I wanted to leave, but I couldn't because he threatened me. Now, why don't girls?
Yeah.
It's all about control. It's all about isolation, coercion, and control. It's all about keeping that person in a subservient position where they cannot leave. No ID, no bank account. You don't own anything. You basically work for that.
That's sexual
slave
trafficking.
You're enslaved.
And a lot of people think you're living this lavish life, you're dressed up, you're glamour.
Well, I mean, that is literally textball trafficking.
Does
That's
any
how
of
it works,
that
yeah.
life exist? Is that real? Or is it an illusion and he can take it away from you at any
It's
point?
an illusion and he will take it away from you at any point. I got kidnapped back too. He cut all my hair off, buzzed it off and with the clippers and in front of 6 pimps. And they brought the girls there because I left my trafficker and he didn't like it. And I was running around town with a brand new car and it was very disrespectful to the game. So he kidnapped me from a gas station one night and beat the living shit out of me. Any pimp that a girl leaves, it makes them look bad.
These girls working the streets, they're working 12, 16-hour days, and very few of them are actually bringing home any money. Why do they work so hard?
It's part of the trauma bond with the trafficker, and they have to prove themselves to the trafficker that they can make the most money. And so because of that, they'll stay out as long as it takes to make their quota. A quota is a trap. It's the amount that the pimp told each person to make. Like, let's say mine was $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000. If I didn't make that money, I couldn't come home.
What would happen if
In
you
a
didn't
night.
make that money?
You'd stay out.
If you didn't stay out though and you came home without that money, would you get assaulted?
Yes.
Okay.
You can get assaulted, or you get, basically, you get told you're not going to have sex tonight, or you don't get a hug tonight, you don't get a kiss tonight. You're desperate to be loved. You have no self-esteem. You think that you are a whore.
Chat.
You
I know, chat, guys. I don't mean to downplay anything whatsoever, chat, guys. It's a genuine question. What if they all bond together, all the girls, whatever, right? And they unionized, right? And then instead they hired people that would be the job of the pimp, right? What? I'm not kidding. So they unionized, right, all together. Instead, hire dudes or whatever to guard them or whatever, and to do security, right? And then they keep the profit. Shit. Then it's the massive.
believe that no one could ever love you.
Annie, you mentioned other girls were trafficked at the same house you were at. How many girls would a pimp have, and would he use multiple women as leverage to deprive you of affection and love?
Yes, that's the whole game of a trafficker, is to get your mind on the other girls in the stable, the family, to make you feel jealous, to make you feel unheard, to make you feel in competition. So they use those relationships like a teeter-tot. Oh, well, she'll do this if I do this with this other girl. Maybe I'll have sex with her one night and I won't have sex with her one night, and then I'll make it seem like I don't love her anymore, and all of a sudden she's making bank. Because now she believes if she brings home more money, he's gonna give her more attention, because that's what we think. Even though it sounds absolutely ridiculous, we think it. A lot of those pimps are from broken families.
Chat, she's very real about a lot of things that she says. She says throughout the video, there's a lot of real things that happen. And there's a bunch of psychological phenomenons that back that up. And she's pretty
that they
she's on
never
point with
had
it.
childhood, or their childhood was gang life, or their childhood was no father, or no mother, or an orphan, or whatever it looks like, or abuse. I mean, poverty, you know?
Is that what you found? Did your pimps have those backgrounds?
My pimp had poverty background, and his father left when he was 4 years old.
Okay.
My ex-pimp. He never knew his daddy. I was my trafficker's punching bag. I was the evil that he couldn't speak of, because I'm a woman.
Yeah, you loved him, and he allegedly loved you.
I loved him with all my being, all my heart, and my soul. I would have married him, unfortunately.
And that's part of the grooming and the complex trauma that people don't understand.
They don't get it, because when you love someone, you'll do anything for them. You'll die for them.
Would you have died for him at some point?
Yes, I would have. You can't see it from here, but there's
Yeah.
one that I was at, beyond that one right there, the blue one, that I was thrown out on the 22nd story window. They tried to throw me out. The window opened up all the way. Tried to throw me out. Yeah, and I held on, and I scratched his eyes out, and I hung on to him, and I took a big giant lamp, and I smashed it over his head, and I ran out of the room, totally butt naked.
This is a trick or your pimp?
This was my trick.
So Annie, we're walking through right here to show the point of there are a lot of high-end shopping centers here. Some of your tricks would buy you gifts in the form of a bag.
Yep,
Oh, classic. Was that Caesar's Palace?
Jewelry, clothing.
High-end stuff, though.
Yeah, always designer.
And this is a tip?
Yeah.
Why is that your tip?
Because they don't want to give you cash.
Why not?
Because they don't want it to be traced. They would spend cash for these gifts. That way they weren't traceable by credit card.
Okay.
Then they would say, oh, I just gambled it. And they'd be like, oh, okay. They totally believed them.
Most people hiring an escort have no idea these girls are being trafficked.
I would say at least more than half. And that's a guess. Let me show you what I would like.
Chat, I was about to go, I was with Omi at the tables.
Okay.
Then they would say, oh, I just gambled it. And they'd be like, oh, okay. They totally believed them.
Most people hiring an escort have no idea these girls are being trafficked.
I would say at least more than half. And that's a guess. Let me show you what I would like.
Chat, I was about to go, I was with Omi at the tables at poker. At 20K. I was like, bro, I'm gonna put 10K to the side, okay? And we're gonna go shopping. And then I got mauled because I was losing, right? I was like, bro, all right, let me put 2K back in. And I was like, dude, it's gonna shop with 8K. Boom, put it to the side. Bro, let's go to 4K, 6K. Boom, to 2K. And I forgot it was 0.
Come in here with a John and say what?
Same as what it was last time, you're right. I still just saw before.
Yeah. Get recorded here.
Oh, taking 60 photos a second. Is that okay? So how much?
That's about
Thank you.
5,000. But a lot of the times, these are very wealthy people. So if you go on a call, you're always checking out the watches. You want to see if the man has any money. And one of the telltale signs is, what is his watch? If he had one of these, and you were up to date on your information on what model it is, and they're always worth $150,000, $200,000, $500,000. Just depends on what you're looking at.
Could you tell a real from a fake Rolex at the time?
I had to.
Would this humanize the experience of being trafficked? Would you feel good about yourself when you got a tip like this?
I'm telling you, shopping therapy was my thing.
As we were walking, this lady recognized Annie and commended her for the work she's done speaking on this topic.
Chat.
Oh, there you go.
Chat, I lost it. I don't want to hear about it. Guys, I lost it. I don't want to hear about it.
You've seen her stuff. There you go. That's cool. That's awesome. She supports the mission. That's pretty cool. In addition to housing, rehabilitating, and educating survivors of human trafficking, Annie also does outreach here on the Strip.
These are for women that are working and have traffickers on the Strip that need help. You know, we would hand it to someone that's working, like, oh, thank you. And then they open it up and look and they see, oh, wow, they gave me some cute jewelry. Oh, hand sanitizer, fuzzy socks, obviously a care bag. I have my phone number in here and a cute little Bible, but I always put this, read me.
Read me.
And this is the sex trafficking wheel. Sex trafficking is coercion, threats, intimidation.
That makes sense.
Emotional abuse, economic abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. Emotional abuse is the biggest piece of this, and physical, obviously.
What if a pimp sees this?
Like, well, not good.
Is she gonna get beaten?
There's a possibility she could. I probably have had more than 15 friends or 20 friends.
Chat, guys, listen, guys, my brain is cooked today, okay, chat, guys. Yeah, I didn't read, okay, chat, because the whole time I was looking, and all I could think, chat, I was seeing, guys, I'm very visual, I was seeing a rust wheel spin in the background of it, okay? And I was trying to find where the red was at.
Either get
guys,
murdered,
it was in my
overdose,
head,
die of
dude.
disease,
It's in my head, dude.
All from the game. If they want to hurt you, they're going to make it happen. One of my girlfriends, she was down in an illegal brothel. Of course, it was not legal.
You wouldn't get it.
And a customer walked in, I should say a buyer. He walked in and said, where's so-and-so? And she goes, I'm right here. And he pulled out a gun and shot her in the head.
Why?
She was a hit because she had left her pimp. He killed her. That's what happens when you leave. You cannot just walk away. I literally overdosed. Tomorrow is my OD date, August 2nd, 2003.
So you tried to kill yourself?
I didn't mean to. It just kind of happened. I didn't want to live anymore. It was a horrible, horrible time in my life.
Do a lot of women look towards drugs to numb the pain of it all?
It's an escape, yes. It numbs the emotional pain and the physical pain of the abuse.
Vegas is such a disaster, bro.
From cocaine, meth, pot, to pills, to whatever is out there. Fentanyl, thank God fentanyl wasn't out there when I was out there, because my drug of choice was cocaine. We're gonna find somebody that's selling escorts out in public.
What will you do once we find them?
I'm gonna talk to him. Oh, there she is, right there. There she is. I knew it. Hi, miss. Can I have one of those cards? Thank you.
Thank you. So we have $50 a night?
I like your shirt. I like the color. I don't know if you know this or not. These girls on these cards, they're not being treated very nice. They have pimps. I used to be one of those girls. That's why I say that. Okay. Will you get in trouble, my dear?
I don't think she's listening to any of that.
Yeah. She wants me to write my number down for her.
Any thoughts?
I'll write it for you.
What situation is this woman in?
She's probably illegal. She
I was listening
can't
to
work a normal
Bad Bitches
job,
Only.
so she has to do this job. And part of doing this job is making sure she passes out all the cards. The girl right there just passed us. It's possible.
Possible?
Pass us, yeah.
Why do you think so few people have spoken out?
Because of fear. Fear of death, fear of retaliation, fear of the judgment of people. Because once you tell your story, all your guts are laid out on the table. And everybody can criticize you because they know your background now. But it's not fair because it's so one-sided.
Did your family and loved ones know you were in the industry when you were?
No.
No?
I lied to them.
Have you ever re-interacted with your old pimp?
Yes,
yeah?
both of them actually.
Were those violent interactions? Are they still mad at you? Or
The first time I saw my first ex-trafficker,
yeah.
I was at a nightclub called Daisy's, and I was getting my car out of LA, and I was just going through chemotherapy. I had lost all my hair. I was wearing wigs, and I was very sick with cancer. And he came up behind me and he said, "I need to tell you that I'm sorry." And I lifted my head and my heart was racing, racing, because I thought he was gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Because the last time I had seen him, I had left him, and I was at a nightclub called Shark Nightclub. And he had taken me in the back with the bouncer and beat the living crap out of me because I left him. And he walked up behind me and he said, I'm really sorry for what I've done to you. I'm ashamed of myself, and I just need to ask for your forgiveness. He said, you're the best woman I've ever had in my life.
Bro, I swear, chat, guys, I always say this, okay, chat. I like his videos, okay? The videos. But the editing, he don't give a fuck, dude. Chat, he gives the viewer what they want. You know, dude, I like it, but I like calling it out because, dude, he does, dude, chat.
Ask for your forgiveness.
Listen.
He said, you're the best woman I've ever had in my life.
Did you believe him?
I did. He said he was sorry, and I cried. I cried, and you were asking earlier, why do I do what I do now? Because it brings my life meaning. And to let these ladies know that they're loved, and that they don't have to sell their body for a living, and that God loves them and forgives them, and that he was never mad at them, and no one has a right to shame them or victim blame them or make them feel like they're smaller than they are, because they're beautiful, resilient women that have, to me, they're the most powerful women in the world.
Do you wish you had...
for a living? You know what I mean? Like, that's just not right. Like, why would you do that to another human being? Especially if they have feelings and they have a heart. And so for me, it's like the day that I overdosed, I realized what I had done with myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I almost took my own life because I was so devastated because I had lost everything I made. The pimps got every single dollar. I had nothing to show for anything. And when you get to that low point in your life, it's like I told you about that guy that jumped off.
It's going so fast.
He lost $100,000. This is a true story. This is not gossip. He lost $100 grand and he couldn't tell his wife, so he killed himself. And I understand that shame. He couldn't bring himself to tell his wife, I lost our savings. He would rather kill himself. That's the point I was at. I didn't want my family to know. You keep everything you do totally secret. You don't let anyone know what you're doing because it is so shame-filled. It's part of the enemy's plan. The devil wants us to believe that we're nothing, that we're worthless, that we're a piece of junk, that we're nasty, dirty, disgusting, but that's not the truth at all. My soul's been forgiven. I've been cleansed, and I am beautiful.
This is the editing. They're going so fast.
Looks at me, he always says, you're my girl. I love you. That's the words I wanted my dad to tell me my whole life. Hear my dad tell me he's proud of me. So, I hope he sees me now.
Yeah. While Annie found peace in her relationship with God, she also ended up getting married. I met up with her and her husband Oz the next night to hear his perspective on Annie's life story.
We met on MySpace.
Okay, that's magical. You guys have been married for how long?
14 years.
14 years. Did you think this was ever going to happen?
I always felt like there was something better and somebody was going to love me. I knew it deep down in my heart, but I know that was a God direction.
Bro, this
God
guy
was showing me that. So most girls don't have that compass like I did. Unfortunately,
bro, you gotta tweak it a little bit.
Love someone that's been with thousands upon thousands of men, has been pimped for almost 18 years. How does a man love someone like that?
I mean, everything.
Chat, you know about this guy, chat? Is he's super aware. I don't know if you noticed. Guy's looking everywhere at all the threats, including people, dude. He's guarding it. He's keeping it safe. Look at it. Look at him.
Thousands upon thousands of men has been pimped for almost 18 years. How does a man love someone like that?
I mean, everything Annie just said obviously is from her perspective. But the cool thing is my life is based on faith
And I saw God do so many great things in my life. My prayers were all about, like, if God wanted me to be with somebody else, he would hit me over the head with someone. It was evident that she went above and beyond the list. You can't hear
Every time I'm at the roulette and I go all in,
and not
black or red, and I pray.
you know, and want to do something to that.
You come directly.
We don't know that reason. God knows the reason.
If there's a girl
Nothing
who's in a situation
fucking
you were
hits
in
that.
years ago, is there light at the end of the tunnel?
There is not only light at the end of the tunnel, there is a celebration because now there's freedom and they just need to hang on. They just go call 702-883-5155 and then go to hookersforjesus.net or pinkchair.org. Get a hold of us and we will help you. And please donate to us because we do need help. We are a survivor-led agency.
Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you
That's
$500.
because of call after
$. Post however many times you want, but you must tag my TikTok/YouTube @ and put YouTube Tyler Oliveira in the title/description. Last week's winner was this guy, and if you know an interesting person or place whose story would make a good YouTube video, email me their contact info and story at this email. If I use your idea, I'll send you $500. These are the mole people.
Chat, is that...
Daddy XPLS, take a ride to my house xQcl.
Man.
It starts now, chat.
And things I was not permitted to talk about in the pre-show.
Chat, let's go watch all the new games that are gonna come out. That we're not gonna play.
To wrap up, I have one last trailer for you. Here is Homeworld 3.
Oh my God.
My name is Imogen Sajet. My entire life has been study, analysis, planning. Today, the galaxy is burning.
Fleet-wide comms open.
We don't care
Attention
where's
all
GTS
personnel.
6.
You've each just received a mission briefing. Nothing is redacted, because I want you to know what is at stake. We have been tasked with finishing Karen Sajet and the Fifth Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks, and stop it once and for all.
Only that's not 7.
Not yet, almost.
I know we were expecting a simple shakedown cruise.
2.5 years. Take mine and xQc's
Many of
money
you are
Twitch.
feeling overwhelmed.
You're right, it's not great.
Doubting yourselves.
Yeah, it's not fantastic.
I have no doubt. We will succeed. Whatever it takes to complete the mission.
It's a multi though.
Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
Guys, what is this game about?
Is Imogen Sajet. Now, I must be more than a scientist. I am Fleet Command.
Space. Damn, that's unlucky.
Oh, good.
And that is it. That's all I have for you here in the pre-show, which of course means that Gamescom Opening Night Live is now mere seconds away from starting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my incredibly cozy couch. Enjoy the show.
Gotcha.
Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Oh, classic. That's the chat. I mean, who?
Hello, Germany, and hello, everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023.
Come on, chat. You can have a little bit, man. This will be good.
Now, this right here is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive new looks at titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio.
That could be massive.
To help us step into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur,
some guy
for
complaining
a very
about
special
what the
performance.
menu looked like of Starfield.
Maestro.
And he was still wrong. What a dumbass.
Yeah.
There is a grand surprise at the end, lol.
Menu looks fine.
xQc's.
Well, that's very Halo-like.
Yo, X, you made sure to give him the payment for our trailer, right? For No Pixel?
You were supposed to do that.
The fuck, man?
Bro, I literally spent the marketing budget on the fucking buy earlier. You know that.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, we're back. I know where to go. Bottom left. That's nice. Smaller again. Chat, I really hope the game is good because I have to be 100% real with you, chat. The game looks like it suffers from a lot of open world problems and the other game suffers from, and it scares me a little bit.
Hello, Mr. Cow. I hope you're doing well. The jungle.
Welcome, gentlemen. I'll try them. Magic. Chat, I need to relaunch without hardware acceleration. It's lagging. No, it's fine. Okay. I'm not gonna be negative.
Starfield is ever so close, and Inan, thank you so much for that spectacular performance. Really appreciate you coming all the way for this.
It feels to me like usually when you do
It's true. In just over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. Well, I've been lucky enough to start playing it. Don't be jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed.
What was that?
That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show.
That's what happens with
We've got a lot of
snipers,
great games to show you.
That was wrong with snipers. You get copycats
Really,
and weirdos.
it's just so
it's
sad
stupid.
to me to see something like that happen. Tonight we're here to celebrate games in this community and how much they mean to us. So without further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
Todd showed up. Fucking Todd showed up. Okay, Todd. Let's see the promises. "16 times the detail."
Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and it
Lie to me, Todd. Oh.
And just all the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, you know, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, you know, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield, and the next week, early access. Set up for people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
You know, I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Looks nice.
I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us, I know you've been, sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game, and you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit
laggy
into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering kind of what the main quest line is going to be after you create your character, which is something that I know I saw even someone on the internet this week created you, I think. Did you see that? Someone tweeted out a picture. They had somehow figured
I
out.
see a lot of things on the internet. I don't know. I'm not sure that's real.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create, whoever you want and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well, you jump off. You're joining Constellation, which are the last kind of group of space explorers, like NASA meets Indiana Jones searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has a lot of surprises that we haven't talked about.
Engaging is really difficult.
Them here, but really, really happy with how the story turned out and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID building this and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it. All right, well, tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
GTA 6? It's like a Limbo, but it's like the it's just like Little Nightmares or like whatever. These games are fantastic though. Very atmospheric. It takes two, but it's not really like that. Looks nice. Looks really nice. Cute. Well done.
That's right, Little Nightmares 3. And joining me now are Corley and Lucas from Bandai Namco to tell us more.
It's a good game.
Thank you so much. It's great to have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history with the show. I mean, that's where we announced the first two games. So for us, it was definitely the best place, best show.
His head is
Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Well, we appreciate you bringing us this news.
Man, that thing is reflecting UV shit up.
Corley, I see we saw two characters in that reveal trailer. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you Little Nightmares 3.
RTX Coco.
So yeah, as you have seen, we have two characters, but now you have two players as well, so you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want, and face your childhood fears with a friend.
Play with a friend!
Now, I saw a lot of cool new places in the trailer. Can you tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these two characters?
Yeah, so our two new characters are Lo and Alone. They are trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work together, survive in a world full of dangerous threats and full of delusions. And they will also have to find a way out of the nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long. 2024.
I
Lucas, I know that's not all because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Oh my
yes,
God.
We have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3, I'm very excited to announce our first podcast series.
What the fuck?
It is called The Sounds of Nightmares, and it's an original story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out. And we hope that our fans are going to enjoy it.
Awesome. All right, well, we're very excited to learn more. Thank you, Lucas and Corley.
Thank you, Jeff.
Little Nightmares 3.
2024.
Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals footage that takes over the internet.
It's not so far away.
back in 2020
I don't know
with
if I'll
the
be alive by
reveal
then.
of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China. Based on the classic 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West, here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG.
Please, dude. Particles, lag, frame issues. Please fix it. I hope. Well, I mean, you'll see though. So, no head? Ooh, that looks really good. You told me to shut the fuck up when I brought up the issues earlier. I said what the issues would be. You said you told me to shut the fuck up, and I was right there. Ooh, that was cool though. Chat, since this is a stream broadcast, it looks way worse than it looks by when you were gonna play it. Because it's pixelized. Just the bitrate. Just giving you a reminder, man. Looks nice though. Oh, what is that? A vaccine. Jeez, man. Pfizer booster, the game. Well, I'm just this plan. That is disgusting. Killing floor? Yeah, killing floor. Dude, add killing floor, that's sick. No? It's gotta be. Okay, it's not. It is. That looks really nice. Yo, that looks really nice. I'm excited for that. Killing Floor's a good game. I'll probably play one night for like 2 lobbies of poker, and then, you know what's gonna happen next. Chat, I'm gonna say it, chat. I'm gonna say it, chat. I would rather play Clash Royale. I really enjoy Empire though. Guys, I come from a background of playing StarCraft, Warcraft. So playing Age of Empires always felt
What a great
underrewarding.
surprise. Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition, an award-winning game on PC, is now available on Xbox consoles today. That's right. All right, next up, we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd. Gamescom, please give a warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder. Too much. Oh, yeah. Zach, I know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany. Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff, and thanks, Gamescom. How you guys doing? This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
Now, great to have you here. I know you've been a gamer for your whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I love the idea of coming to Gamescom. Was like, that blew my mind, and so we were like, yeah, let's go check them out. And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show you guys something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah, just moments away.
Okay, well, let's kind of roll it back, though, because I want to talk about this IP, Rebel Moon, and it's really a whole universe that you've created, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But what was the original inspiration for creating this new world?
Well, I was always a fan of, team-building movies, Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven, and also I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal, and everything in there just blew my mind. And I really loved how intense it was and how crazy it was and the worlds that it introduced me to. And so I thought, this is a chance. And my awesome partners at Netflix were like, go do it. And so I got a chance to make this movie.
And you've got quite the cast in it. I know Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins plays this robot, amazing robot. And it's an insane ensemble. And of course, Sofia Boutella is really the heart of the movie. And you'll see her just kicking ass through the entire film, so it's fun.
And what I love about, you'll see it in just seconds, but there's even more than just the films, and part of the reason we wanted to have you here at Gamescom is I know you're kind of expanding on the films with a whole universe of things that are going to be, narratively linked to what you're doing with the movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place I
don't know what this is
right
about.
after the events of the two movies, and it really is I've been talking with those guys and really interacting with them. The ideas they have and the way the game's going to expand the universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's 1 and 2 players in a co-op, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
All right, well, we love it. The films, the game, and more. But let's roll it back to the movie because we are going to get a first look now at this incredible film, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yep. So this little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe.
Bro, two-part movie with a game and other shit.
I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
All we have is a trailer yet.
The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder, everybody.
At a game convention.
Can't wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited, because sometimes good things do come to those who wait. It's been a number of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new open-world action-adventure from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. Well, that changes tonight, because the team has prepared a very special gameplay update trailer to share with the world first here at Gamescom. Enjoy.
Chat, have we been waiting for this or not? Wait, this looks kinda decent actually. Wait, this is okay. The animation can suck it, but this looks pretty good. Oh, these particles, dude. I wish devs stopped doing that, man. Triggers the fuck out of me. Dude, I say this every year. It looks really good though. That looks really good. Ooh, that's cozy. Oh, kitty. Balloon. Wait, this is pretty sick. What? Wait, this is crazy! Okay, this game has a lot to it. Holy shit. Jesus!
Hey, what's up, Gamescom? It's Ice-T. I've hooked up with my favorite game in the world, Payday, and I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And you know, I know a lot about heists in real life, all right? It launches September 21st. Here's a world premiere first look.
Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept in high security containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open. So you need to haul ass to get them to the transport. Take too long, and they'll start to degrade and lose value. Now, do what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other side.
This game could have greatly used a map editor or whatever. Maybe even multiplayer, like I think if you were able to make your own maps and your own shit within the comments in the game, you'd be pretty sick. Cops and robbers and shit like that. It would have been really cool. The whole point of the game is to not shoot, I thought. Gunplay's whatever, dude. What?
كم مضى منذ رحيلك عن بغداد؟
أعوام.
It's both, but still lower.
لا أذكر مقدارها. كنت أعرف دائما أنني سأعود يوما ما.
لقد عاد للتو من المتجر. كنا في المتجر وليدا.
قضيت الكثير من طفولتي في هذه الشوارع. طالما كنت أستمتع بهذا المكان. كنا نتسلل إلى بيت الحكمة في صغرنا أنا وصديقتي نهاد. ذكريات جميلة صارت كريهة الآن. قلبي يتألم لما حدث لهم. وها أنا ذا مستتر يتهيأ لإعادة النور إلى أحلك أركان المدينة.
Yeah, it's been the same game.
إني أبعد نصلي عن الأبرياء وليس عن تنظيم القدماء. لننهي هذا الأمر.
Watch that. Slide.
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th. Big month in October for game releases. Now, I would like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having me. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this year. And I have the honor to be your guide for tonight for all those great things happening right here at Gamescom. And if you can't join us in Cologne this year, don't worry. You never have to miss any of the events.
Fucking crazy.
Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And if you're ready to vote for your favorite games, then visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote for this year's Gamescom Awards. The awards will be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epic section of Gamescom Now to play the text adventure of the show. You can also enjoy all-day coverage and tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcasts by IGN on Twitch or YouTube. Just join the conversation by using the hashtag Gamescom 2023 online. Plus, there will be more announcements from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show tomorrow at 8 p.m. And later this week, tune in to the Gamescom Studios broadcast and check out the Gamescom Cosplay Awards live from Cologne, Germany on Sunday at 3 p.m. I highly recommended this section. So check out Gamescom now for all those fantastic features. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jasmine. Well, now I'm joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of Tekken, and Michael, the producer of Tekken. You guys have come all this way from Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
そうですね、普段最近はずっとバトルシステムの話ばっかりしてるので、今日は皆さんのために、全く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、三島サーガを描いた、鉄拳のキャラクターの壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、それ以外にですね、もう特に欧米では、失われてしまったアーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい臨場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player, and it covers the arcade scene, which is a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't. So this will cover that. As you progress through that storyline, you'll experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused learning aspects to it, and it's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
Going somewhere?
Yes!
決めたから英語つけたらcomo son?
失敗バジゲッソ
Es hora de entrar.
Observa! Hadroch J! Heihachi Mishima is dead. أريد معرفة الحقيقة. Let's go.
Willst du im Sparring gegen mich antreten?
Yoshimitsu Kento!
I'm good, Sergeant. I'll find for with my hands.
俺は全てを手に入れる。Eat this!
What's done is done.
きったな。Forgive me.
¡Bajaste la guardia!
Almeno GT gelato.
Get ready for the next battle.
Thanks.
There you have it, Tekken 8 coming in January 2024. All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today, you guys are gonna be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3, Dave?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2, These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies, yeah. This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year, we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline? What can we expect from the campaign?
Yeah, so for the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level, but first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact with that story like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player-directed. They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can go in quiet, you can equip, suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can strap on armor plates, you can go in, hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign. Wow. Now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're gonna work seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight, we wanna show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay, set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see?
Same crosshair, same icons.
Start of the game almost, right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak
logos,
peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go. Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
Jesse, stop playing that game. Jesse, stop playing that game. Sorry. That looks really good though. Yeah, it's a cutscene, but it doesn't matter though. It's still like in the still in the game cutscene type shit, right? It's rendered in the game, no?
Alpha team clear.
It's pre-rendered. Gotcha.
Heading to surface.
I thought it was a little bit like that. Oh my god!
All teams, eyes on target. Phase 1 complete. Charlie copies. We're set. Roger that. Moving to phase 2.
That looks crisp. Yeah, we saw this at the event.
Stay tight. Roger. No movement.
Marlo's very advanced, but a little bit laggy though. Oh my god. That is rough.
Hooks up. Good hook. Let's get up top.
That looks good.
All teams, Alpha's in. How copy? Solid. Relay went clear. Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
Wait, is it the same map as the other game? Wait, I think this map was used like 3 or 4 times.
Drop him. DZ clear. 3-1, kill the leg. Alpha to Bravo 1, marking with IR, confirm visuals.
I had the same take last time? Okay, well, same game, same take, I guess. Can you really blame me?
Bravo's on deck, pushing up. Alpha to Charlie, you set? Affirmative. All teams green to go in phase 2. Check. Roger.
It's nice, yeah? At this point, I don't really know what they can do to make it different. It's all the same. Like,
all clear. Descending stairwell, south side.
What can they innovate in?
Nods off.
I said it before.
Be advised, they got a bird up.
Call of Duty Primal.
Courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer.
And it's bow and arrows with red dots. It's like
all teams, Alpha's in position.
Historically teleported in time
good to go. Roger.
Of the cavemen and the mammoths and the tigers, but gun attachments were bugged in time travel.
They're taking the bait.
And you have all the attachments like shark fin foregrip, scope, red dot onto fucking bow and arrows. Akimbo bow. Akimbo spears. Like that. Holy dude. That's heavy.
Look out.
That's heavy.
Hatchway, on me. Move.
Oh, that's laggy.
Pop the hatch.
Cat.
Stay close.
High velocity. Thermal slingshot.
Bravo. Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status?
Akimbo.
Outside the control room. Waiting on you. Copy. At the gate. Stand by.
That's...
All teams, let's roll thunder. Bravo, pull the plug. Roger. Blackout in 3, 2, 1. Execute. All teams, Bravo's got the keys. Alpha, you have 1 mic before the lights are back online.
Well, shoot the lasers then. What?
Kick off the riot.
Infrared.
Roger. Opening blocks 1 through 4.
looks sick though. What is setting on this chat? What is that thinking?
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check. Alpha moving on sub-level.
Well, I guess I got clapped, huh?
Ready, breach? Breacher up.
Sorry for that. Sorry. It looks nice, but chat, I just don't know what they're gonna do to make the game worth keep playing or buying for like
You can stay tuned
PvP.
for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase
There
event
really
for Modern
is
Warfare 3
no-
multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th, and jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's finally time to find out the early access release date for Steam and Epic Store.
Let's see it.
The Feywilds await.
Could be nice.
And so too Nightingale. Awaken your first portal.
This looks good.
On towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable.
Survival crafting games are a lot of fun.
Struck by woe and lacking supplies, the question becomes, wilt thou be a survivor?
Chat, the mystery elements to like survival games like that is really cool.
Regardless of which portal variety you favor.
Oh, what the fuck?
Realm cards will be necessary.
Okay, I think we might have like a Atlas 2.0 scenario. You know what? Never trust a gameplay like this. Sorry. Atlas has scarred me. I'm scarred for life. These trailers like this, I don't believe in them anymore.
Fly. Let my words steer your steps.
You say it looks good? You know what, dude? You know what? You know what? I agree with you. This is literally Atlas. It's the same look as a trailer with first persons, and it's, dude. No. Okay, sorry.
The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
Primal beast. Is that what you call primeval gods?
I sense something, but I can't put a finger on what.
That doesn't look right from up here.
Young man!
No.
Feels like overkill for a glorified treasure.
Something's blocking me. I can't get through.
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness. But fate set in motion can't be stopped. Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people. But you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you.
No problem, bro. Cran Blue Fantasy. I am not buying it. Let's look at them.
Hey everyone at Gamescom. Gina Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium.
Jessica Pearson.
Mentor. She is tough and she is conflicted about how to
She
win
is
this
lagging the
war.
fuck out.
But that's all I can say. Let's take a look at the game. It's out today.
Jack. We're out of time.
We just watched this.
Trying to be the best, but you can't come close to the power.
Guys, it's lagging. It's not me today.
Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
The last immortal.
Sigil up.
Could be good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really blame Genshin and other companies for doing like other
That was
art
Immortals of
styles.
Avium, which is out today. And next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. I am here
Realism,
with Genu Lee, the producer
I'll
of
talk about it later.
Zenless Zone Zero. Genu, welcome to Gamescom. It's great to have
you.
Have you here. Thank you. Yes. Fantastic. It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse. Can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this ARPG?
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来了我们的作品《绝区零》，是一款都市幻想类的 ARPG 游戏。
Gotcha.
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy APRG.
This can be good. 我们给大家分享动态已经有1年时间了，我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何。所以这次我们想借助这个舞台，给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
So I know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
接下来的 PV 会有我们新制作的战斗机制和我们新的都市交互系统，希望大家喜欢。
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the game.
It's kind of dripped, huh?
I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom.
Let's check it out. Young man. Ooh. That's the full screen. Go ahead. Doesn't look bad at all, actually. Wait, the combat looks kind of decent, actually.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today, we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
A game for PlayStation 5?
The Luofu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection, General Fu Xuan.
Iron Mouse?
Thanks to the Skyfaring Commission, Starscape Haven is back to full capacity. Allowing Jimmy Wen to serve as a military instructor was a wise decision. The troops' morale is sky high. And the Realm Keeping Commission has completed repairs at Exalting Sanctum. Harmony has returned to the Xianzhou. I don't remember Exalting Sanctum ever having one of these. What manner of evil transported us here? Great work, General! General 1, Demon 0. Please. Please. Plan B. General! Do something! Excuse me. Coming through. It's an emergency Mr. Diviner. Genuine's not here, and the Cloud Knights.
Chat, what is anime shit? Every time something happens that isn't positive or convenient,
You have nowhere.
female characters go, what? Why?
We got still more Hoyoverse for you. Genshin Impact is nearing its 3-year anniversary, and the game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
Stop it already, dude. Oh my god, dude. Young man.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
Did I play this? Yeah, I played that, yeah. There's a sponsor, though. Shit, it was 2 minutes, 3 hours. Christ, though.
Bombs away!
Shit, can't say no to that.
Step on up.
Here comes the finale.
This October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
You've been playing thousands of hours and you've lost money? Yeah, because of gacha. The sponsor sheet specifically said, do not say gacha.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child.
Not kidding.
For you have been deceived. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you
maybe maybe I shouldn't say what I just said. Sorry.
a choice. After all the time mankind
This is good, though.
had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed,
07.
hatred, suffering, chaos. Now you will know darkness, brother. Presence of a god human.
That's pretty good.
Before me and beg for forgiveness. And remember, you look into the shadows, might be the shadows look back.
Be good. Oh. I actually like decent, to be honest. I had Sonic on the Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance. It was pretty good. It was a great game. Just like Wario Land 4. That was very good. Wario Land 4, that's a Chad game. Super Chad. What a
Looks amazing.
great
October
game.
is going to be a very busy month for new releases. And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars. But that is not all the Sonic news we have for you tonight at Opening Night Live, because we also have a special update for you on Sonic Frontiers.
Man, the crowd just got fully silent. Naruto? Interesting. Chat, is Horizon good or not?
Hello again. It's so amazing being here at Gamescom with all the game devs, publishers, and of course,
I saw Connor E-Fans play the game. I recorded them.
Gamescom is the world's largest video game event. Just check out this footage from last year. There are so many opportunities to celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends.
Gotcha.
And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costume, just like these. Now I'm here with Mochi Dragon,
2 years xQc's.
Rainbow Raven, Zaza, and Zafira.
Zaza.
Mochi Dragon, can you tell me how you choose a character to cosplay?
For me, there are 3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is, do I enjoy the character design? And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress? Like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam.
And
what about if you can fit the character
at Gamescom unique for you?
For me, it's definitely being able to play all of these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the developers.
That's somebody getting canceled on Twitter for doing Bangalore.
Of the indie games, like having
What?
first-hand
That's
conversations,
relevant.
and of course the cosplay village.
Thank you so much for sharing your costumes with us, and I wish you a great and wonderful Gamescom. Thank you. Applause.
Lol W, lol W, lol W.
Oh.
Before I go, I would like to tell you about the Gamescom event arena. Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows from this stage right here in this hall. Check out creators, gaming events, and esports
This is in Germany, right?
live from Cologne, or tune in online. Join and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and be sure to use the Gamescom hashtag 2023. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
I don't remember much about
Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you
Nightlife
here.
was insane over there.
All right, right now we've got a first look at the First Descendant, a next-generation action looter shooter from Nexon. The cross-play open beta is going to be held September 19th to 25th.
37 months. Wow, we clap. What has been your
That's
favorite
GTA 6.
announcement today so far?
Little Nightmares 3.
We must follow the will of the ancestors. Accept your calling, Descendant.
The Descendants are
Next
risking
on
their lives for us, for Albion.
Rise,
Whoa.
my warriors! Give your lives for Clip-Off!
Chat, isn't it Nexon that had the game with the girl with the booty?
This could work all of the Vulgus, right? It's so cool.
Countless
I'm
descendants
buying
have
it.
fought to protect the sanctity of this great place. Despite their efforts, humanity is still at risk of extinction.
The thigh gap is a fucking whole ass meter wide, dude. I pre-ordered it, 3 copies. The crab.
There's a grave walker.
Get out of the way, man. Show us. Not you. Yeah. Oh! It's pretty good. It's pretty good. My God. The armor was burning though. Guys, it was disintegrating. No way it heals, right?
Hi. How's Surface World?
Good. Everything's fine.
Great.
How are you?
Tired, but in a good way. Busy.
Oh no, the Titanic.
Unitrench is still Unitrench.
I'm worried about you. I heard there was a storm coming.
I told you, I still need time.
Time to what, Stan?
Shit, you know this reminds me of
Because
Jet?
as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
Fuck,
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
Let's get him on the water.
I don't expect you to understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will
Soma?
be. I promise.
Soma was fantastic. I really enjoyed the ending too.
You're right there, on the verge of something special. Of being first into great unknowns.
Lies of P looks good. I'm gonna play if I get it like I'm done. No cap. Oh, stop it. Just stop it. Stop showing it. Animal Party. Just stop it. It's been a closer release, or we had sneak peeks at the demo like 5 years ago. Just stop it.
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Roger Clark, Julia Brown, the stars of Fort Solis, which is out today on PlayStation and PC. Guys, welcome to Gamescom. This is so fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us?
Oh my God, look at these people. You guys are insane.
Yeah!
We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters. At the core of this experience is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solis, and you're going to do that by discovering these characters and learning about their stories. And that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with you the world, Fort Solis today. It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing cast for an independent game. Juliet, this is, we know you from a lot of great, film, television work. This game thing, how did you get involved in this project?
Yeah, it's my first ever video game project, so I'm so excited. Thank you. And to get to work beside 2 of the best in the game world, nonetheless. So I just had to watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did full-on, performance capture.
I'm not a big fan of the dress.
Character there, Julia. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a big production value.
Well, guys, I like doing fit checks.
You know, one of the best things about working with Troy, I remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer, and there I see Troy's butthole.
I mean, the beginning.
The hole is butt made.
When I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did. And there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt.
Yes.
Which he signed.
And Julia, I know it's a little mysterious what your role is.
It's a little too tight on the crotch for sure.
Play to find out.
So I play Jessica Appleton, who's an engineer working on Fort Solace alongside Jack Leary. And they're going to have a night that they will never forget.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Okay, let's get a little teaser of this. You said it's out today. Here is the launch trailer for Fort Solace. Thanks so much, guys.
Our pleasure.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solace, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Steam reviews.
Is there no sign of security?
No.
I think there may have been an incident here.
What the hell is going on, Jack? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
More views. It came out a minute ago.
All right, next, it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
Off-road? Pog. GTA. Oh, snow,
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey. One of anticipation
let's go again, snow.
and adaptation.
Yeah, SnowRunner. There you go.
Of struggle. Of hope. Each step matters. For every obstacle, there's a solution.
It's not boring. It's okay. It's very chill, like... You have Subway Surfers, the radio, a movie
For
on.
every task, a tool.
Cricket noises.
For every destination, an expedition.
What? Shut up.
All right, our next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world, welcomes you to the ultimate festival for car lovers, Motorfest. Here is the brand new trailer.
Too many car games these days, to be honest. There's so many. Realism, arcade, simulators. Forza, Gran Turismo. Assetto Corsa. F1. Trackmania, iRacing. That's what I'm saying. These are all like really, really good games that extend their fields, but they're all types of racing car games. Like, they're all really good, but they're like, they hit all the points. Which means that I don't really care for other car games that much.
The Crew Motorfest comes out September 14th, and the brand new Lamborghini Revuelto is on the cover and playable. And we have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching between September 14th and 17th. A free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms for the Crew Motorfest. All right, moving on with CD Projekt Red gearing up for the release of the spy thriller expansion to Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty on September 26th. The studio is ready to share a new look at the wide range of overhauled mechanics coming to the game. And as you're about to see, a lot has changed. Let's check this out.
I like romantic face, romantic face, romantic face.
Yeah. Let's go.
Romantic face, romantic face.
V, my favorite merc. Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear.
And thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
Damn. Green view.
Apparently the game's good now. We'll have to revisit at one point.
Overclock your chrome before the fight. Not a bad idea. Okay, I'm ready. Get this show on the road.
Still looks pretty janky, to be honest, but I don't know. You know what? This feels like it suffers the same problems as it did on release for combat. It still looks janky. Or whatever. I'm done talking. Well, I'm done.
Job done.
Premium work, V. I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus. Something that will spirit you home safely. Someone dispatched a hunter. Good luck.
Fuck incoming! Fire till she drops!
Got a net runner cinch here! Need backup right now!
Fruit party clears.
All nearby units. We got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
NC police, for fuck's sake.
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun. Max, tap. Time to tilt out.
Call Hector.
That was close.
Bravo, V. I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. You will hear from me soon. This I guarantee you.
It's so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primok, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. You're like, welcome to Gamescom.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So for example, with our absolutely redesigned perks system, we prepared many cool playstyles and many cool abilities to try out. For example, deflecting bullets with your katana, or just grabbing your enemy and throwing that enemy around. And on top of that all, we also prepared a new relic tree that will allow for to empower your cyberware even further.
Wow. It seems like players, can even further customize their playstyle to suit their taste. We also saw in that video a lot about vehicles and how vehicular combat has been being upgraded, right?
Exactly right. So vehicle combat is a massive addition. Players will be able to shoot their guns while driving. They will be able to use mounted weapons like and rockets. And on top of that all, they also will be able to take remotely control over vehicles to, for example, crush them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
One more,
The shoe's still weird with it, but it's alright.
Is that car chases are gonna be
like Nina.
renewed experience with the revamped police system.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're upgrading, you said, across the board with a bunch of different things. And thank you so much for coming out to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though, that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free for current gen consoles and PC.
Okay. 2.0 update.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I cannot wait to check it out next month. Thank you so much, Yulia, for joining us here at Gamescom. Yulia. All right, tonight we've also got an update on the science fantasy strategy game Stormgate and a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic real-time strategy games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2.
This is chat, this is your cue.
Stormgate
You can wash your hands or go to the bathroom.
For control
walk your dog, stretch your legs, chat.
Today we have an early look at our second
Anything
faction,
you want, you get a
Infernal
snack.
Host. Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies. The lowliest Infernal units are the worker imps. You might think they're cute, but don't get too close. Between these powerful lumbering brutes and the fiends that they unleash, Infernals will sacrifice everything, including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front, the Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack. We're working with composers like Frank Klepacki of Command & Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
All must serve.
Gamescom always strives to help our environment, and all of you can help make a change with a donation to the Gamescom Force. Now to present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative, as well as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire millions of players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit the planet. Whether you are a gamer, the head of a AAA studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence. And if we don't start now, then when? For those of you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency, because your voice counts. For this year's Green Studio of the Year award, we have been looking for bold, system-changing, innovative, and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis, and all nominees this year have done an amazing job. The way we win on climate change is to stop emissions from happening in the first place, and that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do. The nominees for the Green Studio of the Year, based on companies that have submitted applications, are Frontier, Ubisoft, and Xbox. And this year's winner is Xbox.
Yeah,
and here to accept the award is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
Really? What?
I'm accepting this award on behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the impact of their code on the energy draw of the consoles.
He walked out the award in hand.
We do this
that is
so
crazy.
that we can all play while we continue to make the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award in the show. I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys. ARPGs have had an incredible year, but you're an independent studio that has been building this game for a number of years, and we're excited to tell your story. So tell us a bit about Last Epoch.
Absolutely. So Jeff, thanks so much for having me. First off, before Last Epoch, I was not in the games industry. I was just a die-hard action RPG player that dreamt of creating a community-made action RPG. And with the help of our community and Kickstarter, we've been able to make that happen. And so in Last Epoch, every single skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119 skills in the game so far, and we're adding more every single patch. We also have an awesome deterministic skill system, deep and interesting loot, and multiple in-game systems for endless playability. And Jeff, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master. The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to invoke any of 40 different abilities with a single button press, making it super exciting and fun to experiment and find your perfect play style. And the Rune Master is going to be joining us September 7th, and will be available to play here all week at Gamescom.
Amazing. Well, this is such a great story of this game. I encourage you to check it out. And right now, we've got a first look at the Rune Master. Thanks, Judd. Appreciate it.
Interesting.
5 years ago, Last Epoch was a community dream. What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill will have its own build-defining skill tree.
People who play those games don't know what they want and they ruin the games.
It would be updated for years so we could play forever.
Last Epoch makes crafting and finding items super rewarding.
Again, it's genius. I think this is the most innovation we've seen in a trade system in an ARPG in at least a decade.
A really cool game. Speaking of cool games, please welcome the winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Rode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
Oh,
it's you.
Whoa. I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively on PC.
Okay.
It looks insane. And I'm here to tell you that, like, literally just like 5 minutes ago, we launched the game on Steam.
41 months.
Okay, it's on Steam, rebuilt.
Now.
Yes, that's fantastic. Now, I know anyone actually watching the show on Twitch, if you watch more than 30 minutes of ONL tonight, there's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant for Marvel Snap. And right now, we've got an exclusive cinematic to show you from Snap. Check it out. Thanks, Ben.
I don't know if the crowd likes it or not. Tweaking on Soylent. It's not a computer, it's them, look at it. Drop frames.
Ready to get out there?
Next big thing and I'm on the move. Best watch your step when I'm coming through.
We have a lot to talk about.
Already it's a classic. If I drop any day, it's a classic.
Classic.
Anyway, I'm on, it's a classic. Hey, you heard that?
Classic. NBA classic. Max Payne classic. What's all that? Oh, Armored Core?
Activating cerebral coral control device.
What the fuck? Appreciate this.
Augmented human.
Classic.
4621 has awakened.
It's a game. It's in space. What could go wrong?
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
I think it looks actually nice though. It's just, it's always been hard for me to get into these games of robots. Or like, mechas.
A coral response from the generator.
I don't know why.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Watch out.
Let's see how far they can fly on borrowed wings.
Well, you'll watch Transformers? Yeah, but I think there's more to that.
Memories form like scars. Cut deep enough. It will never fade.
I'm presenting an award.
Or be forgiven. I ran. I begged. I stole. But I survived.
Bro, it must have been like, I said yes at like 5 a.m. before I went to bed and I forgot that. When is it? What?
xQc's.
On Sunday? Yo, dude.
It doesn't matter who tries to stop me. I'll cut my own path through. I'll fight until I stand in the land of salvation. War Haven.
That was War Haven, and the Melee multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on September 21st. Next, I am so excited to welcome to Gamescom the creator of Mortal Kombat, who's come all the way to Gamescom to unleash even more news on MK1, which ships in just a month. Please join me in welcoming to ONL, Ed Boon. Hello, Ed.
Hey, Jeff.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, we had a lot of fun with you at Summer Game Fest revealing the first gameplay of MK, and I gotta say, every trailer you drop just gets crazier and crazier. So what did you bring to Gamescom?
We brought another, probably our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we introduced the gameplay at Summer Game Fest, we couldn't believe the reaction people having to the game, and they've actually gotten their hands on the game, which has become even more exciting. I can't believe the crazy stuff people have come up with, combining the main characters and the cameo characters. It's been a riot. But this trailer we have here should give you an even better idea of just how insane things get with this game.
There are some reveals in it. I gotta say, this is such a great asset. You guys are gonna enjoy it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new trailer.
MK1 looks amazing.
I have to do
Outworld can be both
LA,
alien and intoxicating
Austin,
to
London, and back to back
Earthrealmers.
in 10
All
days.
our realms are at peace. There are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. General Shah.
Victor of the Tavarian War. Conqueror of the Quatan Plains. All of Outworld is grateful for his service. You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General.
I've seen some like alternative content of this game for the characters. That shit's insane.
We gather once again to honor my late
Yeah, I know you've seen it,
husband's
don't lie.
legacy, to continue
I
the
know you've seen
tournament
it.
that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, Your Majesty.
Is it me? Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has earned his thanks by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang.
Okay.
He will taste no victory.
One side though. That looks great. I like that. My God. Jesus Christ.
Finish him.
I wonder where the balls go.
Who's your queen?
Oh my God. Jesus, okay. The worst that happened is she says no. The one.
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift. Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based grand strategy game is about building and leading a nation throughout alternative history. Here is a first look at the gameplay.
What? Is it like a pseudo-historical RTS? Oh, what the fuck?
Let's go back to the beginning. There. The world untouched. No thrones ascended. No history yet written. Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary by you.
I hate to be that guy. That literally looks like one of the games that you would get out of like a Fruit Loops box for free. Way back when.
Will you be
man is lagging.
Or will However you choose to change the world, one thing is certain. History will never be the same.
Well, I'm not fake reacting. I mean, are you looking at this? You think I'm fake reacting? You're not even, you look at me. You should be looking at the computer screen. Look at the game. Look at the game.
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived in June and will be supported for years to come with seasonal content. Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about to share with you the first news on the next season coming this fall.
Who said what?
It started small. Nameless people that no one would miss. Dead. Discarded. Their throats torn open.
Okay.
The church ignored the killings. Even as fear mounted like the bodies. The desperate and the brave fought to end the corruption. But they were too late. It changed them. Killed them.
And your friends today?
Hungry. I have fought this plague a long time. We need something different. A survivor with all of their strengths and none of our weaknesses. Someone unexpected. And they'll never see you coming.
What's happening? How's it lagging yet?
Hunt them. Kill them. In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned. For tonight, we hunt.
Gamescom, please welcome actress and producer Gemma Chan, who is voicing the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod Ferguson. Welcome to Gamescom.
Hi, everyone.
Gemma, this is so exciting to have you here. Welcome to the video game world. I know this is your first video game, right?
It is. Thank you for having me. It is my first video game. I have always appreciated the power of storytelling in all its different forms, and in some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now. So I was so excited to play this character, and yeah, thank you for inviting me into the world of Sanctuary.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
Yeah, this is exciting. You know, Season 2, which will be coming, as you said, in October. What can you tell us about the character that you're playing, Eris?
So Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is going to be your badass warrior companion as you fight your way through the perils of Sanctuary. She's complex. She's seen quite a bit of horror in her lifetime, so initially she comes across as a little bit cold and jaded.
You're not wrong, Chef, you're not wrong.
But in a fight, she will definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about what we can expect from
Blazer's
this
weird,
season in October.
Well, Jeff, you know, Diablo is about creating that ultimate power fantasy. And obviously, a lot of people have been doing it. We have over 12 million players and 1.3 billion hours played so far. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the player feedback. It's going to help us make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our free second season, Season of Blood, you get to join Eris as a vampire hunter, but not just any normal vampire hunter. You're going to get cool vampiric powers and become kind of a daywalker, a vampire that hunts vampires and ultimately tracks down and faces off with the big bad vampire lord. Now, that's Season 2, and that's October, so we still have lots of time to jump into Season 1. The Season of Malignant. So, you know, seasons are a great time to start with Diablo because we all begin at the same place. So come join us in Diablo.
Amazing. All right, well, thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany, and we can't wait to meet more Eris and hear more in October. Fantastic. Gentlemen, Rod, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and now it's time for another world premiere. This one is a European-made game about hope, love, friendship, and robots.
Again?
In a world divided by disinformation, where danger lurks around every turn, a motley crew of misfits embark on a fateful road trip to discover their true.
Please tell me you're done.
Oh, we're just getting
Is it like
started,
Road 68 or whatever it's called?
What is this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words have power. They can give you strength. Ready for this?
Stand still.
Words can bring people together and tear them apart.
That's a really fun indie game. Thank goodness you're here. And now to completely shift the tone again, I'm here with Sam Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place with Alan Wake 2. Sam, welcome to Gamescom. This game is coming out in October, and we've had so much fun. We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the story, but everyone's been asking me, and I'm certainly expect you, what about Alan's story? What can you tell us about what it's like to play as him? Tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff. Yes, finally, it's time to show our title character, Alan Wake, and his struggle to escape the nightmare dimension of the dark place, where he's been for the last 13 years, ever since the first Alan Wake game.
A long time. We've been waiting a long time to play another one. We're going to see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live action as well in it, right? And it's going to be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
Yeah, the dark place is a dream reality, and it keeps drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears, his writing, and he comes from New York City, and for years he has written crime fiction set in New York City. So now the dark place takes the shape of a nightmare in New York City. And we have used different mediums in our experience, in our games for storytelling, live action for sure. This time around, we've integrated live action seamlessly into the experience to show the dreamlike nature of the dark place.
This game, I cannot wait. We don't have to wait too long. It's coming in October, but let's take a look now at the brand new trailer for Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we go.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome! We have a great show for you here tonight.
Is that Matt Damon?
One of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he's written.
Dude, I thought it was Shannon.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember it. You're the killer, the cult bleeding.
No! You've got the wrong band! It's my fault. He got out.
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
I don't want to be in the story. Just write me out of the story.
Looks good.
That looks absolutely amazing, and that's going to do it for Opening Night Live. We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, watching online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting.
GTA 6.
And I got to say, we got a lot of great games coming up in the next few months, so I hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom and get ready for what's going to be quite a debate about Game of the Year. And speaking of the Game of the Year, I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December, and we've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th, the show will be streaming live everywhere. It is our 10th show, which I can't believe. We've been doing it for 10 years. We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th.
Yo,
I hope to see you then. It's going to be
let me present one of the awards, man,
very
please.
Special show. Thanks again for watching Gamescom Opening Night Live. We'll see you again next year. Good night, everybody.
I'll do it for free. No? Okay.